at Joe Frank Patch Memorial Gymnasium. It is the Power Storage pregame show live on Thunder Radio. Coffee County basketball getting set to take on the Tullahoma Lady Wildcats. Tullahoma's last game, Steer, a 41-29 loss to Warren County. That ended a 5-game winning streak to start the season for the Lady Cats. Good basketball team. They would have won a couple of district championships the past couple of years if it wasn't for Coffee County. And they know that, I'm sure.
Yeah. Little question to that. Last year, a very good Tullahoma team, and minus maybe one, they bring back most of their key players.
Yeah, they lost KK, and that was it. Everybody else is back, and especially Lucy Nutt. You got to watch for her. Very good point guard, and she kind of makes this team go for Tullahoma. The issue for them this year has been getting points on the board. They've had trouble getting the ball in the basket. On nights where they've hit shots, they performed well. Of course, that's common sense for basketball, I guess. But they went to Moore County and beat a really good Moore County team pretty handily. But then they go on the road and they put up 29 against Warren County, a team that they probably feel like they should beat. Two common opponents this year, Rockville and Moore County. Tullahoma beat both. Coffee County beat both. Granted, the Lady Cats only beat Rockville by 4, and they took a lead very late in that. Coffee County beat Rockville by 30 in that one. That was just a couple of days ago, I guess a week ago now. For Coffee County, the Lady Raiders are starting to heat up, Steer. Coffee County completed beat a very good Pickett County team by 35 Tuesday night right here at Manchester. That was the third straight for the Lady Raiders after losing to defending state champion Blackman by 1 point on the road a week ago. When you think about the losses that Coffee County's had, two of those being to Blackman, your defending state champion, very close games. One of those being to Page by 9 to start the season, the second day of the season. Page went to the state tournament last year and got everybody back. They're going to be back to the state tournament this year. Very good teams that Coffee County's lost to, and I'm sure that's helped them prepare for a night like tonight. They turned around and beat Rockville, Walker Valley, and Pickett County all by 30 points or more. Tonight, junior guard Jaylee Ruling will be back in the starting lineup for the first time this year. ACL surgery. She's gotten playing time, and she started to play better and better and better, and she's worked her way back into the starting lineup. She's always said her goal was to be starting by the Tullahoma game, and she's going to hit that goal tonight as she makes her way onto the floor for Coffee County. Leading the way for the Lady Raiders in scoring, Chloe Gannon at 12.9 points a game. Freshman Olivia Vincent with 11.1 a game, 24 points the other night on Tuesday. She was absolutely filling it up. She started 6 of 6 from behind the arc. If she shoots like that, Steer, I don't know that anybody is going to beat Coffee County.
Just impossible. The games where Coffee County has struggled this year, one of the big issues has been outside shooting. If Vincent is filling it up like that, you can't guard her and our post players. It's just impossible.
Well, you mentioned it. Coffee County's lost to Blackman earlier in the year. They were 0 of 14 behind the three-point arc, still only lost by 9. The next game, they were 2 of 14, lost by 1. They didn't shoot well outside. But Olivia started to shoot the ball well as a freshman, averaging 11.1 a game. Her big sister, Bella Vincent, is in the gym tonight. She made the trip down from Nashville and will be taking this game in. And that's big numbers for Olivia Vincent, just a freshman. Ellie Chumley, senior, Freed Hardeman signee at 10.8 a game. Shanagan, another freshman, 7.7 a game down in the post. Kaya Farrell averaging 5 a game. There's Jaylee Ruling averaging 3.3 a game. And one of those games that she played, she only played 30 seconds. She didn't get any offensive time. The other game, she played 4 or 5 minutes, didn't get many touches. She's starting to pick up 7. Really, she's averaging about 7 or 8 points a game over the last 3, and that's big for Coffee County. She had a 3-pointer the other night at Walker Valley. It was so emotional for her. She started to tear up. She hadn't hit a 3 all year. She's starting to feel better offensively. Olivia Real, more of a defensive player, averaging 3.2 a game, and Ava McIntosh off the bench at 1.3 a game. She is just a freshman as well. We're just about 4 minutes away from a tip tonight. Coffee County welcoming Tullahoma. This is the Power Storage pregame show. When it comes time for your storage needs, they have units of all shapes and sizes, and yes, they are affordable. 931-728-7181. Coffee County basketball is brought to you all season long by our friends at Al White Ford Lincoln. They've been in business for over 60 years because they treat you right. Quality vehicles, exceptional service, and friendly faces at Al White Motors. And they're paying top dollar for trades right now. Take your vehicle by and get a cash offer in just 5 minutes. Take advantage of low inventory and put money in your pocket for Christmas. 2002, Hillsborough Boulevard and online at alwhitemotors.net. Also, the home of the Coffee Coaches Show. We'll be there tomorrow at 10 o'clock, joined by Roger Barlow, high school wrestling, Jonathan Oliver, middle school basketball, and Joe Patco, high school girls basketball. That's tomorrow, 10 to 11, from Al White Ford Lincoln.
The Red Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
gym is filling up here at Joe Frank Patch Memorial Gymnasium. National anthem coming up. An opening tip in just a couple of minutes. The Lady Raiders are on the floor, getting set to take on the Wildcats. Coffee County at 6-3. Tullahoma's Lady Cats at 5-1. After the game, we'll have our post-game show brought to you by Charlotte Apartments, and then it will be time for the boys' game. That's coming next. Tullahoma Wildcat boys coming in at 1-5. That's misleading. They haven't had their football players, and the Coffee County boys coming in at 7-4. Opening tip is next. This is Coffee County basketball on your hometown station. This is Thunder Radio.
The Red Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Starting tonight for Tullahoma, number 22, Olivia Bowen. Number 21, Ellie Fultz. Number 23, Lucy Nutt. Number 25, Morgan Carr. And number 30, Nyjah Gibbs. Here are your Coffee County starters, brought to you by 911 Restoration in Middle Tennessee.
It's time for your Lady Raiders starting lineup, presented by 911 Restoration of Middle Tennessee. Fire, smoke, or water damage. You need help immediately. Call 931-588-9498 to talk to a restoration expert at 911 Restoration of Middle Tennessee. It's time for your Red Raiders starting lineup.
I'm Olivia Vinson, number 21, and I'm a freshman.
I'm Jaylee Rulin, I'm number 12, and I'm a junior.
I'm Olivia Reel, number 22, and I'm a junior.
I'm Chloe Gannon, number 44, and I'm a junior.
I'm Ellie Chumley, I'm number 33, and I'm a senior.
Those are your starters for Coffee County as they take the floor. Coffee County be wearing their home white uniforms, white jersey tops, white basketball breeches, coffee across the back, Lady Raiders across the chest, and black trimmed in red numerals trimmed in black. For Tullahoma, they'll be wearing their shade of red, tops and bottoms, checkerboards down the sides with white numerals, T-town across the chest. Coffee County going left to right on your radio dial to start this one. Tullahoma will be going right to left. Good crowd here at the Patch tonight. Still filing in the door. They're lined up to the parking lot. I am Josh Peterson, court steer alongside Jackson Ham back at the studio, pushing the buttons and turning the knobs. Jumping mid-court for Tullahoma will be Nyjah Gibbs. Got some pretty good height, and she'll be jumping against Chloe Gannon, the junior, averaging 12 points a game for Coffee County. We got a whistle. We're ready to play. Ball is in the air, and we're underway at Joe Frank Patch Memorial Gymnasium. Coffee County controls the tip. Jaylee Ruling running the point. Coffee County immediately setting up a post. Tullahoma's in a man. No, they're not. They're in a zone. They get it to Gannon. Gannon picks up her dribble. She's in some trouble. She kicks it out of there to Vincent.
Josh, I think it is a man.
It's a man with help.
Ready to double.
It's a man with help into the post. They go to Gannon. She loses control of it in the paint. Has to kick it out. Rheam. She's going to penetrate. Right hand up. No good. There's Jaylee Ruling with a backside rebound. And the putback for Jaylee Ruling. And Coffee County has a 2-0 lead on the First Vision Bank scoreboard. The smallest girl on the floor plays like the tallest at times.
Well, we talked about early in the season how much they missed her rebounding, and that's coming to show already.
Tallest short girl I've ever met. Coffee County in a straight-up man-to-man defense against Tullahoma here. Nutt, bounce pass to the short corner, now to the corner. Three-point shot up, no good for Tullahoma. Rebound tipped up by Nyjah Gibbs. She has a power dribble. She's going to score against the swatting Chloe Gannon, and she's fouled. Coffee County did a poor job on the boards. They did not box out. 2 points for Gibbs. The foul's going to be on Chloe. They can't afford to get her into foul trouble. And Gibbs at the free throw stripe for a chance at a three-point play and the Tullahoma lead, and she'll get that free throw. No full court press out of Tullahoma. Not surprising.
Now those that remember their last matchup last year, Tullahoma not going to try to go quickly.
They did not. They go to Gannon in the post, try to back her way down, turn around, little right hand up. That's no good. There's Ruling with the rebound. She fights for it on the ground. We're going to get a held ball here. Possession arrow will be Lady Cats. Don't get held up on your next big purchase. Coffee County Bank is there for life's big decisions. Construction loans and vehicle loans. They're online at coffeecountybank.com. 3 locations in Coffee County to serve you. Coach Joe Padcope not happy with his team's start. He's just shaking his head and scowling at him. That jacket won't last long.
I was going to say, the jacket is still on.
Nutt, shot blocked. Chumley's got it. She's doubled in the backcourt. She goes ahead to Jaylee. Ruling up the sideline and across the timeline, and she'll try to penetrate as the ball knocked away from her by Lucy Nutt. Turnover for Coffee County. Nutt kicks it to the corner. Gibbs. She's going to try a three-point shot. That's a little long. Jaylee Ruling on the backside. Picks it up. Rheam. Left wing. Head fake. Kicks to Gannon. Long jumper. Good. Chloe Gannon for 2, 17 feet out.
Nicely done by Rheam with the penetration and kick.
And Gannon, sometimes they leave her alone, but she's pretty deadly from that 15 to 17-foot range. Nutt picks up her dribble. Now to Gibbs up high near the double C's. She's going to leave it off for Carr. Long three on the way from Carr. That banked off the backboard and somehow picked up by Tullahoma, and we're going to get a foul underneath. I don't know how Fultz got a hold of that. And referee underneath says that's a held ball, and we're going to get a held ball. Jump ball, possession arrow will be Coffee County. Good job by the official. And get an entry pass to her, but nothing's looking good. High post to Gannon. She finds Vincent. They're going to guard her tightly. Guaranteed they don't let her get any easy looks at the basket. They're going to pressure the ball more than we've used to seeing. Rheam, who's up, her shot is blocked by Gibbs. She's a little slow to get up, but she's okay. Here comes Carr for Tullahoma. Lady Raiders lead by 1. Carr to the right block. Her shot is blocked by Gannon. Chloe Gannon with the block. She gets it to Rheam, who tries to get down the sidelines. She gets through some traffic. Joe Padcope is really wanting to make a sub. He's irritated. He's going to send Kaya Farrell to the table along with Shanna Gannon. Chloe gets in the post. She goes up. Her shot is blocked, but it's because she was fouled. And she's going to get to shoot free throws. That's going to be on Gibbs, her first, team first.
It was a little bit of a late call. I wasn't sure the call was coming, but they got it.
First Allied Motors free throws of the night coming for Coffee County. Chloe Gannon, she'll hit the first. Jaylee's going to check out. Avril's going to check out. Huge lineup in. Kaya and Shanna and Ellie Chumley in the game. That's the biggest lineup I've seen Coffee County go with all year. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Shanna Gannon, and then she throws up a shot while she's fouled. What court awareness. She's a little banged up, though. Foul's going to be on number 24, Lily Milton, her first. When did she check in?
She just checked in at the last.
Okay, free throw. Shanna Gannon to the free throw line. She misses the first. She'll shoot one more. she'll stroke that one. First point of the night for Shanna. Coffee County's 2 of 4. Coach Joe Pat Cope was talking to Jaylee Ruling about her dribbles over there on the sidelines. Thought she wasn't being as direct as she needed to be. Nutt gets a screen, gets to the baseline, dribbles it off of her foot, and out of bounds. Good defense down low.
That's a tough matchup for Shannon, but she handled it there.
Olivia Vincent will handle point guard duties now. I mean, she's going to get picked up by Lucy Nutt, who's a good defender. Ball moves to the left side to Shanna Gannon. Now up high post, Chloe Gannon. Now Ellie Chumley's got it. Puts it on the floor as it knocked away by Nutt. She finds Vincent back to Chumley. Trying to get into the post. There it is to Kaya Farrell. Her shot's a little strong, though. She fights for her own rebound, and I think she's going to go out of bounds with it. And it's going to be, nobody's going to call her on a foul. They're going to get Kaya with a foul, her first, team second. Look like Kaya rushed the shot a little.
Yeah, she got good position there.
You tell Coffee County's really trying to pound the post. Got 3 huge post players in the game right now. I guess Ellie's playing the 2. She's going to guard Nutt. Carr uses a screen, kicks the ball over to the right wing. 3-point shot up good. Knocking that down, number 22, Olivia Bowen. Tullahoma ties it up. We're tied at 6. Timeout, Coffee County. Joe Pat Cope frustrated with his team. Timeout brought to you by Chanel Gray. Remax First Realty. Sell with Chanel. 931-273-5358.
Lady Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
As a young high school student, I've always been afraid of commitment. I mean, selecting just one out of everyone out there and then sticking with them, that's pretty scary. But my guy, he made it easy. He's always there for me. He always has the time for me, and when I need him, I just pick up the phone.
Farm Bureau, more than an insurance.
Coach Joe Pat Cope with an animated timeout speech to his team there.
He certainly looks to be ramping up towards district form over there.
Got his, gonna get a ball knocked out of bounds by Carr. A little bit of a lazy pass to the wing by Coffee County there. Olivia Vincent to inbound. Gets it to Chumley, back to Vincent. Lobs the entry pass to Gannon. Here comes a double team. Bowen takes it away from her. Turnover by Coffee County. So Tullahoma's dropping a double team down as soon as it goes to the post. That means there's a shooter open. Coffee County's got to hit those shots. Carr penetrates, her shot's deflected. Looks like Melton got a hold of it. Her shot's deflected by Gannon. Coffee County just can't get a hold of the rebound. It was a third opportunity for the Lady Cats, and that just can't happen with the size Coffee County has on the floor. Gannon knocks away the entry pass, turns around to try to save it to a Coffee County player. Olivia Vincent knocks it off the foot of a Wildcat. That should be Coffee County basketball. Olivia Vincent dove and knocked that off the foot of a Wildcat. This should be Coffee County basketball. Won't be.
My goodness.
Oosh. Hey, Joe Pat Cope says, no. What are you doing? Hey, Olivia Reel and Jaylee Ruling will check back in.
The 3 officials, it's tough to miss that call.
Tullahoma's had the ball for a while. We're at 2:40 to play. 6-6. It's Tullahoma style of game. They like to play low scoring. Nutt. Guarded tightly by Chumley. Backs it up near the double C's, and Chumley's going to let her stand there for a while. She's looking for a couple of screens. She's going to leave it off for Carr. Carr's going to leave it off for Bowen. Now they got Nutt. They're trying to set up something for her. Coffee County shut that down. Back to a half-court set for the Wildcats. Carr guarded tightly by Ruling. Spins into the paint. Bounce pass to Gibbs. An extra pass. Shot up good and a foul. Because Lily Melton's going to hit that. Jaylee Ruling fouled her underneath. That's Jaylee's first. Team third.
Good ball movement by Tullahoma.
And once they got penetration, help comes, and Tullahoma did a good job identifying the next pass. Gibbs will sit, checking in for the Lady Cats, number 32, Asia White. Here comes a second free throw attempt of the game for Tullahoma. No good. Shanna Gannon gets the rebound. To Chumley, to the basket, left hand up, good. Olivia Vincent on the assist. Ellie Chumley in the scorebook. We're tied at 8 with 2 minutes to play in the first quarter on the First Vision Bank scoreboard. Coffee County student section has arrived. Tullahoma student section, not. Ball goes into the post. Good defense by Gannon. We're going to get a foul here. They're going to say it's a block. Must have not quite been in the best position. And Shanna Gannon pick up her first, team 5th. Going to the free throw line, number 24, Lily Melton. She's going to shoot a pair here with 1:43 to play in the first quarter. She'll miss the first. Tullahoma's got some length. Melton and Gibbs both with some pretty good length. And Nutt got some for a point guard. Second free throw's up. That one's good. Going to get a sub in for Tullahoma first time. Or no, back in. It's Fultz. She'll replace Carr. Coffee County is 11-1 against Tullahoma in the last 12 meetings. There have been some close ones in there, though.
That's, Tullahoma would like nothing more now that it's not a district matchup to start swinging that the other direction.
Entry pass to Chumley. She has to get it out of there. She was in trouble. She finds Reel. Reel on the floor. Kicks to Chumley. Right hand up. Layup in. Beautifully done by Olivia Reel. Ellie Chumley with the finish. Coffee County back in front, 10-9. Tullahoma's got a good setup down low. They got Melton posted up on Jaylee Ruling as Coffee County switched to a 1-3-1. Olivia Reel gets in and gets her hands on the ball and knocks it out of bounds. Tullahoma ball. And 1-3-1 gives teams fits with those long arms of Olivia Reel up top. Nutt to inbound right in front of the Coffee County bench. To Melton, back to Nutt, who finds Bowen. She's going to take a three. She's going to hit it. She's hit a couple of those, and it's 12-10 Lady Cats in front. Ruling handles the point. She finds Olivia Benson guarded tightly by Nutt. Coffee County goes to the post. Chumley up and under, left hand, no good, but she's fouled, and she's going to shoot free throws. Beautifully done by Ellie Chumley.
That was a great post move.
Foul going to be on number 32, Asia White, her first, team 3rd, and a couple of Al White Motors free throws coming for Ellie Chumley, the senior Freed Hardeman signee. She hits the first. Nice crowd is filed in here tonight. We still got a few seats left if you want to come up here. Second free throw is good. Ellie's got 6. We're tied at 12.
Strong starts from Chumley and Reel.
Yes.
Causing some havoc early.
Reel has played well. Sometimes she just lacks confidence to do things, and they want her to fix that. Here comes a three on the way from Fultz. Backside rebound. Chumley. 22 to play. Coffee County can hold for the final shot of the quarters. We're inside at 20 seconds now. Tied at 12. Olivia Benson, right wing. She goes to the high post. Shanna Gannon. Skips it to Ruling. Ruling to Chumley. Back out to Shanna Gannon. She's going to hand it off to Reel. We're at 6 seconds. Reel going to go around the defender. She's fouled on her way to the basket by Lucy Nutt, who's stepping down to help. They're going to say she was passing? No, she was shooting. Who was she going to pass it to? That's going to be on Nutt, her first, team 4th. So with 3.6 to play, Coffee County inbounds. Handoff to Olivia. Here comes a three-point shot. That's a little off the mark, and that will end the first quarter of play. We're tied at 12 on the First Vision Bank scoreboard. Full services for you at First Vision Bank, 2134 Hillsborough Boulevard.
The Lady Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
So imagine this. It's late at night and you're really stinking tired, but you can't find any time to sleep because you're too focused on getting the big high score on that video game. But imagine the next day. You're at school and you're waiting on the result for your test, only to find out it's just a big F-. And now you're thinking, crap, I really messed that one up, didn't I? Well, the best solution for that is to get more sleep. You can still enjoy what you love doing, but just be sure to set yourself a timer. Ideally, you should get 8 hours of sleep every night. That way, if you sleep better, you have enough energy to pass those tests. For more information about the benefits of great sleep, visit sleepfoundation.org.
be Tullahoma ball to start the second quarter, all tied at 12. We haven't had any Speed Queen fast breaks yet, but a good time to tell you about Speed Queen washers and dryers at Garner's Furniture, 204 East McLean Street, free delivery in the local area. Tullahoma ball on the floor for Coffee County. It's Chumley, Vinson, both Gannons, and Ruling. No reel for now. Coffee County was in a 1-3-1. Now they switched out of that to a man-to-man as soon as the first pass was made. Nutt, guarded by Gannon. She's going to step back three on the way. That's off the mark. Quick rebound picked up by Tullahoma. Nutt's got it again. Dragging that back foot. No call. She gets the ball into the post. Now they kick it out. Bowen tries to go baseline. That's shut down by Gannon. Good patience by Tullahoma. Entry pass to the post as I spoke. Stolen away by Olivia Benson. Pass ahead to Jaylee. Jaylee, baseline. Her shot's blocked. Out of bounds off of Tullahoma. Second Tullahoma turnover by my count. Is that what you got?
That is what I have as well, Josh.
Josh Peterson, court steer on the call. Inbound to Chumley. Fakes the handoff. Nice little play action. Entry pass into the post is kicked by Fultz. Coffee County ball. Well, happy 40th birthday to Josh Carney. I saw that pop up on the big board.
Yeah, it was a beautiful beard on the board, it looked like.
Inbound to Chumley. Same play. Gonna fake the handoff. Now Chumley's gonna handle the ball on the right wing. She give it off to Olivia. Guarded by Nutt. Kicks to Jaylee. Jaylee thought about a long three. Thought better of it. Tullahoma's really closing out on the shooters. Ball goes into the post left side. Gannon, left hand up, no good. Rebound Bowen for Tullahoma. Chloe's not getting any good looks. She's a little far away from the basket.
Yeah, she's got a good matchup down there. Her on Melton, a good size advantage.
Coffee County's got the ball trapped. Vincent knocks it away. Another turnover. Here comes a Speed Queen fast break. 3-on-2 to Vincent in the corner. Three-point shot up. Yes, sir! Olivia Vincent for three. The Capstar Bank three-pointer on the other side. Nutt tries to respond. Her three's no good. Rebound Jaylee. Lady Raiders lead by 3, 15-12. 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Entry pass to the post. Chloe Gannon's left hand is up. No good. She's got a good look. She's just missed those tonight. Steer, that's not normal for her.
No, great entry pass from Shanna right to where Chloe wanted to be.
She likes the left side of the basket better, too. She had the look. She's just not been able to hit those. Just keep feeding her. I think eventually she'll get them. Nutt, left wing for Tullahoma in front of the Coffee County student section. Crossover, goes baseline. Foul called on Shanna Gannon, and the shot is good. I'm not sure what the foul call was. It's going to be an and one here for Nutt. She hits that. Looked like to me Shanna had good position that time.
Wow.
Referee didn't agree with me. What's frustrating about that is she didn't foul her hard enough to make her miss the shot. Nutt with a three-point play, she hits the free throw. She doesn't miss them often.
That's her first points of the evening, Josh.
It was. We're tied at 15 with 5:35 to play. Vincent left wing. Now they got Shanna in the low post. Get it to her. Left-hand shot blocked. Blocked by Melton. Shanna was playing a little low, and Melton was able to get her hands on it. Nutt's going to hand it off to Bowen. Back to Nutt in the corner. Back to Bowen as they play a little catch. Now Carr, who's back in the game, penetrates down the right side and kicks it out to Gibbs. Gibbs bounce pass down low, gets loose. Chumley gets a hold of it. Chumley looking and calls a timeout. Ellie Chumley with a timeout. Well done by her. Brought to you by Remax First Realty. You can sell with Chanel. 931-273-5358. This is Coffee County Basketball brought to you by Al White. Ford Lincoln.
Lady Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Coffee County Basketball after that Chumley timeout.
Heads-up play by Ellie defensively, getting the turnover, taking the timeout. Lady Raiders really flying around defensively here, creating some turnovers in the second quarter.
Offensively, have gotten the ball in position, just haven't scored it. You hope that changes. Chumley to Gannon, to Chloe Gannon. Left hand up, good. She used a lot more physicality there. Chloe Gannon knocked Gibbs back. Chloe's got 5 and a walk on Gibbs. That's the 5th Tullahoma turnover.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, that's 4 here in the second quarter.
That is correct.
Turning the pressure up.
Ruling going to handle the point. They picked up by Bowen. To Olivia Vincent, who's guarded by Nutt. Now to Shanna. To Ellie. They got a little triangle set up here. Turn around, hand it off to Shanna. Going to use the screen from Ellie. Nothing there. She kicks it to Ruling and then back to Shanna. Shanna's going to take a 3-point shot from the left wing. That's short. Ball saved by Bowen from going out of bounds to Coffee County. I'm not sure why Bowen did that. Now Gannon in the post, backs her way down, right hand up, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. It had to be off of Tullahoma, but Coffee County's able to save it. Now to Chloe Gannon in the post, head fake, shot up, good. Chloe Gannon used the head fake. She's got 7. A lot of basketball was played with no fouls called or whistles.
Display of strength from Chloe right there. They had contact on the ball, and she still got it up and in.
Tullahoma is going after her aggressively. And she's starting to answer a little bit. You got the feeling I talked about that in the last time out. Little pick and roll. Ball goes to Bowen. That's going to be a foul on Chloe, who got Melton pretty good there. Chloe got her money's worth on that one. That's her second.
Very much so. After seeing Shanna pick up one without much, she didn't follow suit.
Melton, who got hit hard to the floor, will shoot a pair of free throws. Lady Raiders lead by 4 with 3:33 to play first half. Free throw is good for Melton. She's got 4. Stick around for the Chartwell Apartments halftime show. We'll talk to Coach Andrew Taylor of the boys. That shot's no good. Shanna Gannon tracks down the rebound. 3-point lead for the Lady Raiders. Jaylee picked up by Bowen. Lobs a pass to Chumley. He's going to bounce it straight into Chloe Gannon. Spin move, right hand, no good. They're not getting any foul calls down there at all. They've not given Chloe anything. And Coach Cope is having a discussion with an official. Meanwhile, Tullahoma on the other end works the ball down to Melton, and she lays it up and in. 1-point game. And Chloe's not getting any calls. Sometimes the taller girl doesn't get that. We saw that a lot last year with Bella.
Yeah, if you're tall and strong, you don't get rewarded.
So Gannon's going to lower her shoulder, and they're going to call a charge. So Chloe did what only I know that she could do, is kind of lowered her shoulder to create some space because they're not giving her any calls, and they're going to get her with a charge.
It's her third.
That's her third. We're not going to see Chloe for a while. And Coach Cope is beside himself a little bit about the officiating right now. Tullahoma ball. Carr trying to float one into the post to Melton. She tries to go up for a shot. That's no good. She tries to get her own rebound, saving it from going out of bounds, and she's out of bounds, so Coffee County ball.
Good defense there by Kaya Farrell.
Timeout, Tullahoma. Timeout brought to you by Chanel Gray Remax First Realty. Call Chanel to sell, 931-273-5358. This is Coffee County basketball, brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln.
The Lady Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
I'm tired of my bank. I want to go somewhere that's better.
Well, you know First Vision Bank can make it easier than ever. They can give you cash back on your everyday needs, and if you use a different ATM, they reimburse the fees.
Wow, that's great. Gee, thank you for the tip.
Please, you don't have to thank me. Anyone can make the switch. If you're tired of your bank, don't let them treat you badly. Go to First Vision Bank right across the road from Zaxby's.
Coffee County ball out of the timeout. Some miscommunication between Jaylee and Ellie, but they work it out. Ball goes to the high post, Ellie Chumley. Going to hand it off to Vincent. Back to Jaylee. That didn't look right. Jaylee's going to track it down in the corner. That didn't look right at all. 2:12 to play. Lady Raiders lead by 1. Chumley in the high post. Kicks it out to Kaya, back to Ellie. They're going to use Ellie in the post now. Spin move, right hand off the glass and in. That's where I would go if I didn't have Chloe in the game. Let's go to Ellie. She's got 8. Leaves it off for Bowen. Now Carr again. Skip pass. There's Nutt. Head fake. Gets baseline. Tries to dish it, and Ellie Chumley knocks it out of bounds. Just by the fingertips. Minute 26 to play first half. Lady Raiders up by 3. Carr to inbound right in front of the Lady Raider cheerleaders baseline. Gets it into Bowen, who's hit a couple of threes. She floats one up from 6 feet. That's no good. Jaylee Ruling started tightly down the sideline by Gibbs, and there's a foul on Gibbs. Second on Nyjah Gibbs, her team 5th, I believe.
That's what I've got as well, Josh.
And the board agrees. Gibbs will sit. She's played well tonight. She's done well with Gannon in the post.
Playing very physical.
3-point Lady Raider lead with a minute 12 to play first half. Shanna Gannon left wing to Kaya Farrell up high. Looking at the post. Throws a fastball to Chumley, who kicks it out to a wide open Jaylee Ruling. 3-point shot, a little strong. Kaya Farrell with a rebound on the backside. Good job by Kaya, the senior. She'll hand it off to Jaylee and get out of the way. Jaylee down the paint. Floats one up with her left hand, in and out. And we're going to get an offensive rebound maybe on Ellie. Her first, team 9th, and Tullahoma's going to get to, team 8th. Tullahoma's going to get to shoot free throws here. That's what's bad about that. 1+1 on the other end. She fouled Ellie Fultz. Or L. Fultz. Fultz. She'll shoot free throws. At least one. With 50 seconds to play. Free throw is up, in and out. Rebound Kaya Farrell. Tullahoma 4 of 8 at the line. Coffee County can hold for a final shot here if they like. Chumley guarded tightly by Carr. Tries to get her off. Hands it off to Jaylee. Guarded tightly by Bowen, enough to start a 5 count. Tullahoma more aggressive defensively this year than we saw them last year. Farrell drives, baseline, her shot is up, no good, no foul call. And Tullahoma comes out of there with it with 30 seconds to play, and they're going to walk it up the floor for one final shot to try to tie this at the break. Coach Joe Patcope yelling at his team, no fouls. Man-to-man defense, Nutt picked up by Chumley. Let's see what Tullahoma draws up here.
Definitely got to keep an eye on Bowen, who's hit a couple from deep.
Coffee County switches on the screen. Nutt tries to go baseline, and they're going to call a bump foul down there on Shanna Gannon, who is going to pick up her 3rd. That's trouble. And Nutt's going to shoot free throws.
My goodness.
Coffee County's getting hammered with fouls. 9th team foul. 3rd on Shanna. And Lucy Nutt, who doesn't miss a lot of free throws, hits the 1st. She'll shoot one more. Shanna can't pick up a cheap foul here late. They're leaving her in. Nutt's 2nd free throw, good. Probably good for Coffee County, actually. Inbound to Jaylee. Got to hurry up and get the ball down the floor. She leaves it off for Chumley. Chumley with 2 seconds fires one down the floor, and that'll end the half. Lady Raiders lead by 1 at the half. We got ourselves a good game in Manchester. 21-20 on the First Vision Bank scoreboard. Full service banking at First Vision Bank. From loans and mortgages to business and personal banking, First Vision Bank has services for you. Local partners, personal solutions. Learn more at firstvisionbank.com.
The Lady Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
What's this bottle and this shirt? How did I get here?
Jackson, you're at Workout Anytime. A new gym with state-of-the-art equipment. Keep your squats low and your standards high, because it's open 24/7. Now you're getting it. Complete with massage chairs, tanning beds.
I love Workout Anytime.
Workout Anytime. Your fitness, your schedule.
Pop quiz. What's the #1 cause of death? 16 through 19. You might think drugs. You'd be wrong. You might think alcohol. Wrong again. So what kills over 19,000 teens each year? Distracted driving. It's simple. Put down the phone. For more information, go to teendriversource.org and arrive alive.
John is a smart kid. He has good friends he wants to see again. So John drives responsibly. He silences his phone when he drives, and always remembers to wear his seatbelt. He stops at red lights and goes when they turn green. He keeps his music low so he can hear his surroundings. Paul, on the other hand,
So imagine this. It's late at night and you're really stinking tired, but you can't find any time to sleep because you're too focused on getting the big high score on that video game. But imagine the next day. You're at school and you're waiting on the result for your test, only to find out it's just a big F-. And now you're thinking, crap, I really messed that one up, didn't I? Well, the best solution for that is to get more sleep. You can still enjoy what you love doing, but just be sure to set yourself a timer. Ideally, you should get 8 hours of sleep every night. That way, if you sleep better, you have enough energy to pass those tests. For more information about the benefits of great sleep, visit sleepfoundation.org.
Bye, Mom. Love you. This will be my last time telling my mom I love her. This will be my last time walking down the driveway. This will be my last time grabbing the mail.
For more information or ways you can help, please visit nhtsa.gov.
My life has been amazing. I got my first car, met a girl, graduated high school, top of my class. Then I went to my dream college on a full-ride athletic scholarship, graduated with a bachelor's degree, and remember the girl? She became my wife. Then, some years passed, quite a few years. Then my wife and I built a house and had 2 beautiful children. Then I got my first big promotion. Life went on. I raised kids, and before I knew it, they were as old as I was. In my old age, I thought a lot about the legacy I would leave as I looked at my grandkids playing with the widest smiles on their faces. My life had its ups and downs. That's just life. A life I never got to live. A legacy I never got to fulfill because I died of an opioid addiction. Now my legacy is just a bottle.
As a young high school student, I've always been afraid of commitment. I mean, selecting just one out of everyone out there and then sticking with them, that's pretty scary. But my guy, he made it easy. He's always there for me. He always has the time for me, and when I need him, I just pick up the phone.
Farm Bureau. More than an insurance company. It's about relationships. Contact your local Farm Bureau agent.
So I guess you could say I'm one lucky girl, and someday I may take it to the next level. You know, maybe like adding homeowners and banking.
I'm tired of my bank. I want to go somewhere that's better.
Well, you know First Vision Bank can make it easier than ever. They can give you cash back on your everyday needs, and if you use a different ATM, they reimburse the fees.
Wow, that's great. Gee, thank you for the tip.
Please, you don't have to thank me. Anyone can make the switch. If you're tired of your bank, don't let them treat you badly. Go to First Vision Bank right across the road from Zaxby's.
What's this bottle and this shirt? How did I get here?
Jackson, you're at Workout Anytime, a new gym with state-of-the-art equipment. Keep your squats low and your standards high, because it's open 24/7. Now you're getting it. Complete with massage chairs, tanning beds.
I love Workout Anytime.
Workout Anytime. Your fitness, your schedule.
Pop quiz. What's the #1 cause of death for teens ages 16 through 19? You might think drugs. You'd be wrong. You might think alcohol. Wrong again. So what kills over 19,000 teens each year? Distracted driving. It's simple. Put down the phone. For more information, go to teendriversource.org and arrive alive.
John is a smart kid. He has good friends he wants to see again. So John drives responsibly. He silences his phone when he drives and always remembers to wear his seatbelt. He stops at red lights and goes when they turn green. He keeps his music low so he can hear his surroundings. Paul, on the other hand,
So imagine this. It's late at night and you're really stinking tired, but you can't find any time to sleep because you're too focused on getting the big high score on that video game. But imagine the next day. You're at school and you're waiting on the result for your test, only to find out it's just a big F-. And now you're thinking, crap, I really messed that one up, didn't I? Well, the best solution for that is to get more sleep. You can still enjoy what you love doing, but just be sure to set yourself a timer. Ideally, you should get 8 hours of sleep every night. That way, if you sleep better, you have enough energy to pass those tests. For more information about the benefits of great sleep, visit sleepfoundation.org.
Bye, Mom. Love you. This will be my last time telling my mom I love her. This will be my last time walking down the driveway. This will be my last time grabbing the mail.
For more information or ways you can help, please visit nhtsa.gov.
My life has been amazing. I got my first car, met a girl, graduated high school, top of my class. Then I went to my dream college on a full-ride athletic scholarship, graduated with a bachelor's degree, and remember the girl? She became my wife. Then, some years passed, quite a few years. Then my wife and I built a house and had 2 beautiful children. Then I got my first big promotion. Life went on. I raised kids, and before I knew it, they were as old as I was. In my old age, I thought a lot about the legacy I would leave as I looked at my grandkids playing with the widest smiles on their faces. My life had its ups and downs, but that's just life. A life I never got to live. A legacy I never got to fulfill because I died of an opioid addiction. Now my legacy is just a bottle.
Christmas tournament. They play at 2 o'clock on Monday, 5 o'clock on Tuesday, and 10 o'clock on Wednesday. Coffee County's boys play at 2 or 2:30 on Monday, and then we don't know, depending on win or losing. They'll be in Sparta. It's Vincent, Reel, Ruling, Chloe Gannon, and Ellie Chumley on the floor for Coffee County to start the 3rd quarter. Chloe has got to be a princess out there.
And as physical
and if I'm Tullahoma, I'm going right at her.
Absolutely.
Coffee County ball. Vincent to inbound right in front of us. She'll give it to a wide open Jaylee Ruling, and we're underway. Thanks for listening on Thunder Radio. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, that's courtesy of the Raider TV audio visual class. Thanks to them for making that happen. Ball goes to Gannon in the post. Backs her way down, kicks it out, passes tipped, goes to Ruling. 3-point shot up. Money, money, money. Jaylee Ruling for 3. Old Coffee County needed that.
You talked about the double leaving shooters open. That's going to be the big thing to watch for the Lady Raiders, if they can keep knocking them down.
Carr, guarded by Ruling. It's a man-to-man Coffee County defense. Carr going to go right past Chloe, and she lets her. Smartly. Now she kicks it out to Carr, though. That is Nutt, excuse me. And Carr is tied up by Jaylee Ruling. They're going to get her with a foul. Jaylee, her second, team first. Coffee County right back to fouling here in the second half. They had trouble with that early. Wildcat basketball. Lady Raiders up by 4, start of the third quarter. Josh Peterson, court steer here with you. Jackson Ham back at the studio, pushing the buttons and turning the knobs, and a 5-second call. Nutt got 5-second call from Chloe Gannon. I don't think she realized the count was on, Steer.
Chloe stayed just close enough to keep it going.
Lady Raider basketball, Ruling to Vincent on the left wing, guarded tightly by Nutt. They're not going to let her get off any shots. Ball goes in again at the post. Head fake. Left hand up. Just a little too strong. Tries to get her on rebound back. She tips it around to Reel. Gets it out to Chumley. Coffee County will maintain possession and get another chance here. Chloe just struggled to get that to go in tonight. She's had the looks. They're going to keep feeding her. Ruling going to try to go past Carr. Get under the basket. Her shot is altered. She was fouled. And Jaylee is going to go to the Allied Motors free throw line. Foul on Carr, Morgan Carr, her first, team first. Jaylee Ruling. Coffee County was 4-6 in the first half at the free throw line. She hits the first.
A month ago, I don't think Jaylee can make that drive to the basket, just getting more healthy each time out.
Second free throw rattles around, won't go down. Coffee County 5 of 8 at the free throw line. They lead by 5, biggest lead of the game for either team. Bowen had it poked away by Reel. Quick defensive hands. Tries to get a screen. Didn't really work much. And they move it around to Carr now on the left wing in front of the Tullahoma bench. Entry pass to the post, too strong. Lands in the hands of Olivia Reel. 7th Wildcat turnover. Reel's going to go all the way down the floor. Have it stripped away from her. Go out of bounds, apparently off of Olivia Reel. And Tullahoma's going to get it back. Reel's irritated with that. Tullahoma to get it back, and now they're slowing the pace down a little. Tullahoma's trying to go into the post. They want to enter the ball in there and get Chloe Gannon to foul. They got a pretty good post player. Nyjah Gibbs running the high post right now. They get it to her. She can drive past her, and she'll probably let her go. She's going to turn around and hand it off to Carr, though. Carr back to Gibbs. She's going to fire up a 3. That's short. Rebound. Tipped out to Carr. Tullahoma gets a hold of the rebound. Stolen away by Jaylee. Then Jaylee's bump fouled on the way down the sidelines. Foul's going to be on Tullahoma's Fultz, her first, team second.
Great job by the Lady Raiders just staying active defensively.
Despite the foul trouble, they're still giving Tullahoma fits. Ball goes to the high post to Chumley. Gets it to the low post. Gannon, she's pushed away from the basket, and there's a foul call on Nyjah Gibbs. That'll be her third now. That creates some trouble. For Tullahoma, though, they got some depth with Melton.
Quickly 3 team fouls for Tullahoma here in the second half as well.
Gannon to shoot 2 Allied Motors free throws. Try to extend this 5-point lead. She leaves that one short.
That play they ran there was one we saw time and again last year. Chumley last year going to Bella, running it for Chloe this year.
Got a little cross screen, flex screen in the paint down there. Second free throw is no good. She missed them both. Chloe leaves the line with 7 points. Coffee County's 5 of 10 at the free throw line. Bowen on the other end, 3-pointers up, no good. Rebound, Jaylee Ruling on the backside. Jaylee turns around, hands it off to Olivia Vincent. Back to Jaylee in the corner. She enters it to the post. Triple team. Chumley's got to get it out of there. She fights her way through, and now they're going to say it's tied up. Held ball, possession arrow, Tullahoma. A little surprised that call happened. Now the official wants to drive some sweat. 4:47 to play in the third quarter. Lady Raiders lead by 5 on the First Vision Bank scoreboard. Up by 1 at the half.
A good start defensively. I felt like in the second quarter, Coffee County, while it stayed close, it just felt like if some of their shots start to fall, particularly in the post, they have a chance. If they'll keep playing defensively, that they can get a little bit of a lead here. It still feels that way now.
I agree. The Lady Cats will take the basketball. Nutt, who's got 5 points tonight, and she kind of engineers everything on the offensive end for Tullahoma, will walk it up the floor. Guarded by Vinson. Picks up her dribble. She's in trouble. Coffee County goes up to pick her up. She passes it off to Carr. Carr gets a screen, picks it up at the free throw line. Jaylee all over her. She gives it off to Nutt. Nutt, very quick. Goodness. Probably the quickest player on the floor. It'll be between her and Rheam. Carr, baseline to Bowen. Right hand up and in. Well run play there. Bowen's got 8. High post, Olivia Vincent. Now to Ruling. Chumley's got it. In the corner to Ruling. Thought about a 3. Instead, is going to enter it to the post to Gannon's going to get the shot and the foul for Chloe Gannon. Only a matter of time before those calls started coming, you would think. Foul on Melton. She's got 2. And don't look now, but a little bit of foul trouble for Tullahoma in the post. 3 for Gibbs, now 2 for Melton.
Yeah, these second half fouls for Tullahoma adding up quickly.
Chloe, 3-point play, no, misses it. Rebound, Ellie Chumley. Chumley's pass is deflected, but Jaylee's got it. Back to Chumley, she goes to the post. Chloe Gannon's left hand is up, no good. Gets it back. That time it's good. 7-point Lady Raider lead. Ball goes up the floor to Bowen. Now to Nutt. Nutt gonna drive right past Gannon. Smartly, neither one of them fouled. And timeout, Tullahoma. Lady Raiders lead 29-24 with 3:31 to play on the First Vision Bank scoreboard.
The Lady Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
As a young high school student, I've always been afraid of commitment. I mean, selecting just one out of everyone out there and then sticking with them, that's pretty scary. But my guy, he made it easy. He's always there for me. He always has the time for me, and when I need him, I just pick up the phone.
Farm Bureau, more than an insurance company. It's about relationships.
Contact your local Farm Bureau agent.
So I guess you could say I'm one lucky girl, and someday I may take it to the next level. You know, maybe like adding homeowners and banking.
Coffee County basketball out of that Remax First Realty timeout. 5-point Lady Raider lead. Olivia Vinson to the high post to Chumley. They'll turn around and look to get it down low. We should get a foul on Tullahoma down here, yes. Holding Chloe Gannon, who was trying to come across the paint and set a screen. That's going to be on Melton. That's her 3rd. So she's on the floor with 3. Gibbs on the bench with 3. And Tullahoma's going to send in a new player. I think that's Taylor. Is it?
It was Asia White comes on for Fultz.
Coffee County miscommunicated on the inbound and threw it right into the bench. Olivia Reel's a good player, but she's not in the game right now. And she caught the ball over there. How many turnovers do you have for Coffee County?
I've got 4.
That's what I have.
Missed one, but 4.
2 in the first half, 2 in the second half. 8 for the Lady Cats. I'd like to see more than a 5-point lead off of that. 3 minutes to go. Bowen hands it off to Nutt. We're in the third quarter in Manchester. Nutt looking for a screen. Now she's going to back her way down. Picks it up at the elbow. Didn't have a shot. And passes it off to Bowen. Now Nutt on the left wing. Bounce pass. Jumper up, jumper in for Asia White. Back to a 3-point game. Nice jumper there for Asia White.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion defensively for Coffee County led to the open jumper.
Jaylee Ruling up high near the double C's. Passes off to Olivia Vinson, right wing. They're not going to let her get up shots. Now to Chumley up high. Chumley kicks to Jaylee in the corner. Now it goes to the post and over the back there on Melton, who reached over Chloe to get the pass.
She's frustrated. That's a clear call.
Yeah, there have been some calls that have been missed. That one wasn't one. And that's the 6th team foul, Steer. Coffee County shooting free throws the rest of the night. Bad news is Coffee County struggled at the line. They're 5 of 11. That means they're due.
Coffee County go right back at her. She's got 4 fouls, and she's still in the game.
Still in the game. They are. They're going to post her up. Now got to kick it out to Gannon. Gannon, a long jumper. No good. Rebound. I think Jaylee got that. She did. Her shot's no good. Chumley gets it. She puts it back in. Ellie Chumley. Coffee County working the boards. Now Nutt on the other end with 2 to play. Skip past Carr, and they're going to get a reach-in foul on Jaylee Ruley. That's going to be 3 on Jaylee, which at this point, may want to get her out. 3 players with 3 fouls for the Lady Raiders, both Gannons and Jaylee Ruling.
Isabella Lidstrom in to the post for Tullahoma for the first time, taking the spot of Melton.
Yes, good catch there, Steer. I was looking at my fouls. Nutt. Bounce pass to White, who shot the ball well last time. She goes baseline, bounces it down through there, and Jaylee Ruling steals it. And now a foul in the backcourt on Tullahoma, and Coffee County is going to shoot free throws. That's 7. And there goes Money. Jaylee Ruling to the free throw line. This last 9.5 minutes of ball may take a very long time. Jaylee hits the first one. If Coffee County, you hate to say it this early in the game, there's so much time left, but if you hit your free throws, I mean, there's so much time left. She hits the second. She's got 8. Coffee County leads 33-26. Nutt leaves it off for Carr. Ruling guards have got to be careful. Got to keep your hands off Jaylee. Hand off to Bowen. Coffee County switches on the screen. Now pass to Nutt, who's guarded by Ellie Chumley, who's done phenomenal on Lucy Nutt tonight. You don't talk enough about that.
She's laser focused, Josh, watching her face.
Forces her to pick up her dribble. Now the ball goes to the corner to Carr. Carr walked.
Step on the baseline, I think is his call.
That'll work. 10 turnovers for the Lady Cats. And Chloe Gannon's going to get some rest. You don't mind that with a 7-point lead. Let her not have any fouls.
A big 7 minutes out of the half for her not picking up that 4th foul.
Yes, and picking up some points. Now Shanna to Farrell. Kai up high. She's got to put it on the floor, then dish to Shanna Gannon, who's going to go baseline. The shot is blocked, but she's fouled and hits the floor hard. Foul's going to be on Lidstrom. She's picked up 2 since coming into the game. Team 8th. Shanna was shooting, so she's going to fire up a couple of Al White Motors free throws. This will be attempts 14 and 15 on the night for Coffee County. And she'll hit the first. She'll hit the second. Coffee County extends the lead to 9, biggest lead of the night.
Coffee County's post presence just kind of wearing Tullahoma down here in the second half.
It's almost like a strong run game. You just got to stick with it, stick with it, stick with it. Eventually you'll pop one or just wear the other team out. Now Tullahoma's going to hold for a final shot, down by 9. With 33 seconds to play, Nutt's going to stay up near midcourt. Ellie's going to try to put a 5-second count on her. She's going to go make her chase her around. She's going to trap her in the corner a little bit. See if she can get a 5-second count on her. Make her handle the ball. We're getting close to a foul. They gave her a little separation there. 15 seconds. Chumley guarding Nutt. Inside of 10. See what Tullahoma does here. Screen. Nutt. Right wing. She's going to shoot this, I think. She's going to try to get to the paint, and they're going to call a foul away from the basket on Shanna Gannon, I think. It's not a good foul for Coffee County. It's going to be on Shanna. She just kind of rested her hand on her. Her 4th, team 3rd. Now, how much time was on the clock? It couldn't have been, Steer, more than a second.
Looking to make a call there. Gosh.
I know, and that was the one I was concerned about. Now, how much time do they put back up there? Coach Cope says it's 1 second or less. That's 1 second. That's what they put up. Tullahoma's got to get off a shot quick. They get to the end. That's not enough time to do that, and that shot is no good. Tullahoma didn't have time to run that play, and that'll end the 3rd quarter. I don't know. I might trade the foul for no points. 35-26. Lady Raiders lead it. We go to the 4th. This is Coffee County basketball, brought to you by Al White Ford Lincoln.
Lady Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
So imagine this. It's It's late at night and you're really stinking tired, but you can't find any time to sleep because you're too focused on getting the big high score on that video game. But imagine the next day. You're at school and you're waiting on the result for your test, only to find out it's just a big F-. And now you're thinking, crap, I really messed that one up, didn't I? Well, the best solution for that is to get more sleep. You can still enjoy what you love doing, but just be sure to set yourself a timer. Ideally, you should get 8 hours of sleep every night. That way, if you sleep better, you have enough energy to pass those tests. For more information about the benefits of great sleep, visit sleepfoundation.org.
We go to the fourth quarter. It's money time. Who could take care of business here in the fourth? Lady Raiders lead 35-26 with 8 to play as we start the fourth. Ruling, Vincent, Kaya Farrell, Chloe Gannon, and Chumley on the floor. They go to the post. Chloe Gannon's left-hand layup is up and in. Coach Joe Pat Cope not relenting, pounding and pounding and pounding the post. On the other end, Tullahoma immediately answers. Gets into Gibbs, who's out there with 3 fouls. She lays it in. Coffee County, I think, was a little lazy getting back defensively there.
You blink for half a second, and Lucy Nutt is on the other end of the court.
Very athletic, very good. Coach Cope had a lot to say about her Wednesday night on the Coffee County Basketball Coaches Show. Ball goes into the post. Gannon, left hand up and in. Chloe Gannon's got 15. Don't look now, but she's on her way to a solid night. Lidstrom tried to go baseline. Kaya shut that down. Nutt penetrates, kicks. Going to the basket is Gibbs. Layup is up and in. Coffee County's not squatting at anything. The 9-point lead, you don't have to be all that aggressive. Late game bad defense hurt the Lady Raiders at Blackman. Let's see how they do here. Ball goes to the post. Gannon, double team, finds wide open Jaylee Ruling. 3-point shot up, in and out. Rebound, Gibbs goes out of bounds off of Chloe Gannon. They got lucky. I thought Chloe may have been over the back.
Good vision from Chloe there to find Jaylee in the corner.
Yes. Jaylee hit one earlier. She's got 8 tonight. 9-point Lady Raider lead. Nutt. Shut down by Chumley. Bounce passes out of there to Lidstrom. Excuse me, to White. Sorry about that.
With a push-off, no call.
White finds Nutt, picked it up, thought about a 3 instead. Is going to pass it off to Fultz, who goes baseline. Good defense by Olivia Vincent. Her shot is no good, but White comes out of there with it. Long skip pass to Gibbs. Going to try to get to the paint. Has it knocked away by Jaylee Ruling. Steal by Coffee County. Here comes Ellie Chumley. Speed Queen fast break. Chumley, a little Euro step. Layup up and in. Timeout, Coffee County.
What a play by Ellie Chumley.
Coast to coast, and it's 11-point lead with 6:04 to play on the First Vision Bank scoreboard. Local partners, personal solutions. Learn more at firstvisionbank.com.
The Lady Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
Timeout on the floor brought to you by Chanel Gray, Remax First Realty. Plenty of ways to sell your home. Choose the Remax way with an experienced agent like Chanel Gray. She'll take you from for sale to sold. Call 931-273-5358. That's her cell phone number. If you call her now, she's in the gym. You're going to need to leave her a locker they've had all year. They were up by 30. He said, you're going to feed the post the entire second half. I don't care if you turn it over. Every shot comes out of the post in the second half, and that's pretty much what happened. Nutt, step back, doesn't take the jumper. He's telling them a ball out of the timeout. See what Coffee County talked about in that timeout because they called it. They only have 2 left. It's 2 fulls. Nutt falls down, keeps her dribble, falls down again. Is the floor slick?
It must be right there.
She kept her dribble both times. She's hurt. She says it's slick, and they're going to, Tullahoma's going to call a timeout. No. Yeah, it's a 30-second timeout. There's an official timeout. I'm confused.
Tullahoma looks frustrated. That's their side of the court, also where their cheerleaders were.
Yeah, I believe it was, where they were doing their flipping. I don't know. Nobody's hit the floor there, I don't think.
No.
We'll keep it here. They are going to say this is a 30-second timeout Tullahoma called. Is that their first timeout they've called, Steer?
They've got one full called, 1:30 called.
One full and 1:30. We'll keep it here. Timeout brought to you by Chanel Gray. We talked about her earlier. Remax First Realty, 273-5358. Stick around for after the game. We'll name our Stonefort Mortgage Player of the Game. Real quick, while I got a moment, I want to tell you about Garner's Furniture and Appliance. They have Bosch appliances and LG kitchen sets at your local furniture and appliance store. They even have a full line of bedding. Go see Lloyd or Cassie. Shop local for the holiday season and all year long. They offer free delivery, and they have Speed Queen washers and dryers. 204 East of McLean Street. Garner's Furniture is on Facebook. Family owned, family operated. Tullahoma to inbound baseline. Fultz.
Melton back on the court with her 4 fouls for Tullahoma.
And she is elbowing Chloe getting out of the way. Be interesting to watch that between those two. Lady Cat basketball. Lady Raiders up by 11. They try to enter to the post. Olivia Benson tips it away. Tullahoma gets it and goes to the floor, and another timeout called by Coach Cody McMurtry. It's a 30-second variety. Lady Raiders up by 11 with 5:23 to play.
Lady Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
I'm tired of my bank. I want to go somewhere that's better.
Well, you know First Vision Bank can make it easier than ever. They can give you cash back on your everyday needs, and if you use a different ATM, they reimburse the fees.
Wow, that's great. Gee, thank you for the tip.
Please, you don't have to thank me. Anyone can make the switch. If you're tired of your bank, don't let them treat you badly. Go to First Vision Bank, right across the road from Zaxby's.
Lady Cat basketball out of that timeout. Cody McMurtry's down to 2, I believe, Steer.
That's what I've got as well, 2 fulls.
Tullahoma ball. Move it to the corner to Fultz. Back to Nuts. Guarded by Kaya Farrell, who's into the game. Gibbs, baseline. Tries to dish it out of there. She does. Shot on the way. Tullahoma no good. Chumley goes up, gets the rebound, and a foul. And if that's on Melton, she just fouled out on the rebound.
And Ellie's going to shoot free throws.
Melton is going to foul out of this game with 4:59 to play. That's the 9th Tullahoma team foul here in the second half. Well, I've got 5-4.
I do as well. Yeah.
No, they didn't call it. They didn't call it on Melton. They put 21 on the board. Now they're going to talk. That wasn't on 21. No. That was on 24. 24 made the foul.
Out. They knew the foul.
Tullahoma knew. They sent somebody to the table.
She was the only Lady Wildcat around.
Now they're going to make a correction. It's going to be on 24.
Yep, and she's already
out of the game. They've already checked her out.
Struggling.
Coach Cody McMurtry just has a glare on his face. I think maybe he was hoping to get away with one. I think he was going to sneak her back in the game. Dang it. So with 4:59 to play, I think we got it corrected. Ellie Chumley will shoot 1+1. No, they got 10 fouls on the.
No,
they
just
take it back.
9.
Yeah, 1+1. Now they've corrected that. So 1+1 for Ellie Chumley. After this, it'll be 2. For every foul, we move forward. Ellie Chumley's free throw is no good. Rebound Tullahoma. What do you have, Coffee County, at the line?
Got 9 of 16.
That's what I have. That's not a great night. Ball goes into the corner. Fultz kicks it to Carr. To a cutting Bowen. Her layup is no good. Chloe Gannon rips the rebound and aggressively gets out of there with the basketball. Throws a fastball. It's stolen away. Bowen misses her layup. And now Gannon's trying to get out of there, and a foul's going to be called. It's going to be on Gibbs. That's her 4th. Chloe Gannon was being harassed.
Battling down there. She, out of frustration, nearly picked one up of her own.
Yeah, she was slinging her body around, and Tullahoma ended up almost getting a bucket, but Bowen just missed the lay-in. And here's 2 free throws coming for Chloe, and she's going to hit the first. She's got 16.
9 in the second half.
Second free throw is short. Coffee County 10 of 18 at the line. Here come the Lady Cats. Lady Raiders up by 12. Nutt's going to fire up a three. No good. Rebound backside, Kaya Farrell. Coffee County ball with a 12-point lead.
Sense a little bit of urgency coming from Tullahoma. They know this is close to getting away from them.
Yeah, with 10 team fouls, they know Coffee County is going to shoot. Farrell, top of the key, gets it down to Gannon. She's fouled on her shot. She's going to shoot free throws, and if that's on Bowen,
it is.
That's going to be 5, and it will be on Gibbs, and that will be on Gibbs, her 5th. She'll foul out. Tullahoma's lost 2 players, and if you would have told me that Tullahoma was going to have 2 foul out before Coffee County had 2 foul out, I would have taken that all day.
Especially at halftime with the foul situation at that point.
Chloe Gannon hits her first free throw. She's got 17 now. Here comes the 20th free throw attempt of the night for Coffee County. Tullahoma shot 10. Second free throw is good. She gets the roll. $14-point lead. Nutt, such a good player, trying to go around everybody. Ellie reached in and poked it away, and they're going to call her for a foul. Chumley may have got the body a little bit. Her 2nd foul, just team 4th though.
Nutt has been looking to distribute all night, but I sense the last couple of possessions, she sees the score, knows the time, and she's
maybe trying to take over a little bit.
I
think she's just a junior. I hope not. Good player. Inbound, Bowen's going to fire a 3 and hit one. That's her 3rd 3 of the night. She's got 11. That cuts it back to an 11-point game. Vincent gets it to the post. Double team. Gannon spins down. Right hand up and in. Chloe Gannon saw the double team come and spun the other way, and she's not missing anymore. She has 20. They frustrated her early, but no longer. Ball goes to the corner. White. Jaylee Ruling just took the ball away from her. Just went and took it from her. They're going to say it was a tied ball, held ball. Possession arrow, Lady Cats. With 3:24 to play. Carr lobs an inbound up high to Bowen. She's a great shooter. She's going to try to get into the lane. Little runner. No good. Chloe Gannon gets the rebound. And she throws it right to Tullahoma. Turnaround. Carr, her shot's no good. Ellie gets the rebound. As I think she was trying to get it to Olivia Vincent, who had left the backcourt. Now she's going to get it in the corner. She's not going to take a shot. She's going to penetrate and kick to Chloe Gannon, who's going to leave it for Kaya Farrell in the corner. Back to Gannon. She kicks it out, and Coffee County's going to slow the pace down a little bit. With 3 minutes to play, 2:55 and a 13-point lead. Last year, this is where you went to Bella, and you waited on teams to foul, and you put them away. You had kind of Mariano Rivera. Now you're going to go to Chumley. Chloe Gannon with a beautiful bounce pass. Ellie Chumley with the finish. Wildcats get it ahead. Carr down the lane. She's blocked by Gannon. Chloe's getting a little more aggressive with less time.
She's played this entire second half and not picked up a foul with 3 at halftime.
Lady Raiders back in front by 15. Actually in front by 15 for the first time. Biggest lead of the night. Post. Gannon. Spin move. Right hand up. Right hand in.
Goodness.
22 for Chloe Gannon. She's no longer missing them. 17-point lead. Nutt's going to fire a long 3. I thought that was good. It was on target. She just missed it. Rebound, Jaylee Ruling. $1:45 to play. Coffee County ball and a 17-point lead. Steer, you just can't turn it over and make your free throws, and this is over.
Just play smart. That's all you got to do.
Kaya looking at the post. Didn't have the pass. She finds Jaylee. Coffee County no longer has to shoot the ball. Kaya going to leave it off for Chumley. Goes baseline. Right-handed layup. No good. Chloe Gannon gets the rebound. Puts it back in. 24. Timeout, Coffee County. The lead's 19. Listen to this crowd.
Fired up. At this point, I think Chloe Gannon could put a post move on at the 3-point line and it would go in.
She's making everything she puts up. It's a 19-point lead with 1:19 to play on the First Vision Bank scoreboard.
The Lady Raiders play here. This is Thunder Radio.
What's this bottle and this shirt? How did I get here?
Jackson, you're at Workout Anytime, a new gym with state-of-the-art equipment. Keep your squats low and your standards high, because it's open 24/7. Now you're getting it. Complete with massage chairs, tanning beds.
I love Workout Anytime.
Workout Anytime. Your fitness, your schedule.
19 left on the First Vision Bank scoreboard. Full-service banking at First Vision Bank of Manchester. From loans and mortgages to business and personal banking. Find them at 2134 Hillsborough Boulevard. Lady Raiders lead 52-33. Steer pretty much have this one out of reach.
At this point, you're right where you want to be. Coffee County for a lot of the game. Tullahoma was playing hard, keeping it close, but it just felt like if Coffee County would just keep playing, keep pushing,
shots were starting to fall.
And it happened.
Chloe Gannon has 24. Hey, I know if you talk to her, if I talk to Coach Cope after the game, he's going to tell me she should have had 35. Three-point shot up by Nutt, no good. Goes out of bounds. Coffee County ball. That's exactly what Joe Pat Cope's going to say in the postgame. I'll go ahead and call it.
She had at least 5 shots in the first half that normally she makes.
Lady Raider basketball. Tullahoma's going to pick up ruling. We'll see if they foul. I don't think they will. They just may play tight defense, see if they can get a turnover. Farrell in the high post, picks up her dribble, finds Jaylee Ruling. She's just going to run around up high. Carr's going to come up and put a 5 count on her. Jaylee trying to shake her, and she finds Olivia Benson. Tullahoma did a lot to stop Olivia Benson tonight, but the big post players tore them up. Ball goes to the post. Chloe, turn around off the backboard, no good. Kaya Farrell put back, that's no good. With 37 seconds to play, Tullahoma gets the ball.
Chloe finally missed one.
Nutt's going to fire a long 3. No good. Kaya's got the rebound. She's in some trouble. Slings an elbow, and going to be a foul on Tullahoma, but unfortunately for Fultz, she caught the brunt end of that. I hope she's okay. She may have caught one in the nose.
It's tough there.
Yeah. Kaya clearing around. I don't see any blood, so hopefully she's okay. And Kaya Farrell is going to shoot free throws, and the Lady Raiders have sent a whole new team of players to the bench. Olivia Reels over there, as well as Benjamin McIntosh, Shanna Gannon, and Kaylee Suggs. Kaya's first free throw is good. It's her first point tonight.
Good minutes in the second half for Kaya Farrell.
And there's standing applause for those starters. My goodness. Kaya to shoot one more. She'll hit them both. She'll check out. Whole new set in there. Reel, Suggs, Shanagan, and Remy Benjamin, and Ava McIntosh. And Nuts fouled hard her way to the basket by Olivia Reel. Hopefully she's okay. Tullahoma still with starters in with 19 seconds to play. You don't want to see them lose one late. Meanwhile, Coffee County's got a player down. That's Shanna Gannon.
Yeah, she came down on Shanna's ankle.
Rolled up on her a little bit.
Yep.
Fouls on Olivia Reel, her first. You just hate to see a starter get hurt late in the game here. Wait to dry up some of that sweat on the floor. 19 seconds to play. The Lady Raiders are going to win this one. Don't go anywhere. Boys action is next. See if Coffee County can get them a clean sweep over Tullahoma. The boys are 4-3 over Tullahoma in the past 7.
Going to be a good one, it feels like.
Should be. Tullahoma basketball. Bowen's going to fire up a 3. She's fouled on the shot. Going to call the foul on McIntosh. That's odd and rare. Ava, one of the better defensive players on the team.
Just trying to even the foul shots up a little bit late, Josh.
Now Bowen's going to get to shoot a few. I still don't think Tullahoma can get and cover here. Bowen hits the first free throw. First free throw attempts of the night in the first free throw attempts in the second half here for Tullahoma. Is that right?
It is.
Not a single free throw attempt in 14 seconds to play. And Bowen knocks them all 3 down. She's had a good night. 14 for her. 54-36. Tullahoma's trying to force a backcourt turnover. Coffee County's in some trouble. Reel gets it across the timeline just in time, and that's going to run out the clock. The final score: Coffee County 54, Tullahoma 36. The Lady Raiders move to 12-1 against the Lady Cats in their last 13 meetings. in dominant fashion here in the second half. We've got post-game interviews. We got post-game stats. The Charlotte Apartments post-game show. We have a whole other game to play. Don't go anywhere. Lady Raiders victorious 54-36 on the First Vision Bank scoreboard tonight. Full-service banking at First Vision Bank of Manchester. This is Coffee County Basketball, brought to you on Thunder Radio by Al White, Ford Lincoln.
The Lady Raiders play here.